bit of a jog to the station is needed. I think I'm running a little late. Well, not late, but if I walk, I'm going to be cutting it very fine. So yeah, just gonna have a jog and I'll film anything interesting along the way. Let's go. Just coming into Monaco now, and everyone has got off the train bar me. Well, not everyone, but there's a lot of people getting off here, I imagine for work. I remember seeing a documentary recently about just how ridiculously priced it is to even live in the close proximity to Monte Carlo. So a lot of people at work here live quite far away and get the train in. So you can see like loads of people just getting off now. Really nice train ride. Yeah, heading up to Nice. Should be in Nice in about 25 minutes. Unfortunately, no nice views or vistas of Monte Carlo though, because it's just one huge tunnel. The station's just in this massive tunnel. But I'll try, we can come out the other side, see what we can see if I look back. So, bonjour everyone, welcome to France. I am in Nice and I've just arrived on that train there. So I have exactly 90 minutes until I need to be at the airport. So I've set myself a mission. I want to see 3 landmarks, have a French breakfast at a boulangerie, and visit the beach. So, no time to waste. Let's get moving. So what a beautiful train station. An absolutely beautiful morning here, and the first landmark that I've seen close by is the Basilique Notre-Dame de l'Assomption. So that's where I'm heading now. It's a neo-Gothic basilica completed between 1864 and 1879. So I'm heading down in the direction of the coast, and yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can find any breakfast places en route. There's bound to be some more landmarks down that way as well. I looked at a map this morning, it appears there's quite a bit down there. I had to switch back to the GoPro as well. My mic battery was completely wiped out, even though I was convinced I charged it. I think I might have found an eating spot. It's not quite Pablo, but it'll do, I guess. €6.30 for all that. I don't think that's too bad, but they made you wait. So we have a decaf Americano, this apricot looking amazing thing, pastry, and then croissant. Well, that massively ate into my time, so I'm really gonna have to put a pace on now. I was really nice though, but what held me up, there was an Australian couple in there and they were ordering everything, and like they just couldn't cope. The order was ridiculous. I swear they must have one of each pastry. I know the direction, but you basically need to head straight down, and the beach is down there. This is a very nice square. I bet the room rates aren't cheap here. Beautiful place, really nice. And look, arrived at the coast. And even though it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's still really warm. It's about 22 degrees, it's beautiful. perfect temperature for swimming. I'm gonna have to wait. I haven't got a prayer of getting in there now. But yeah, so we've seen the sea, we've seen the Basilica, the Fontaine Du Soleil, and now I'm gonna head down here. There's the old town down here, and I think there's one more landmark potentially down here, some sort of castle. So yeah, let's go see that. Before we head over that way though, I've just got to at least touch the ocean. Imagine being able to nip down here before work and have a little swim. So close. I have a terrible habit of carrying shades and never actually wearing them, but they're on now. I'm just gonna head down this way and then think about heading to the airport. So the reason I'm in Nice, you're probably thinking, why has he done this? What kind of madman is this? It just worked out so well, and I always like to research like nearby airports to where I am. And obviously Nice really isn't that far from the Liguria region of Italy. And this is the price of my flight from Nice to Olbia in Sardinia. The total cost of the trains from the Cinque Terre region up to Ventimiglia and then through to Nice this morning is, and yeah, that price, you know, I'm a Yorkshireman, that's a bargain. I've never been to this part of France before, I've never been to the south of France. If you're not aware of where Nice is, it is literally on the southernmost coast. Just one more landmark and then I really need to head to the airport. I don't want to jeopardise being late or anything like that. And that's the impressive thing with the train prices in Italy. I've not booked anything in advance. I've just booked them like a few minutes before travelling, and the prices don't really fluctuate that much at all. I think they do on the high-speed trains in like Rome and places like that, but yeah, the ones in that Liguria region were fine. Just booked. It wouldn't have mattered if I'd have booked them 2 months before or a few hours, so there's good flexibility in that. And yeah, I found them really good, and the one through to Nice this morning was textbook. When we reached Menton in France, police got on board, and it was like border police, and a policewoman walked through and she looked at everyone in the eyes and just said bonjour. So I think she was just checking people's state. I must have passed the test anyway. I'm fairly sleep deprived after the last few days. I've not slept my normal amount, so I'm glad I passed it anyway. Up that big staircase there where those people are climbing, and behind and over that hill is the Colline du Château, which is another landmark, and it is a beautiful park and gardens. I'll put a picture in what it looks like. That's one place if I come back I would definitely like to visit. It looks stunning. It's up there. I had a look round, and the only real other notable landmark is, I wouldn't really call it a landmark, it's more just a modern addition to Nice, but I'll let it count. This is not the place I was intended to. I think it's like an art feature or something. Pretty impressive structure there. The metal frame, and then there's fabric woven all around it. But that took some time. So even though it might not constitute as a proper landmark, like I say, it's more of a modern feature. I'm kind of glad I came round here because you get another side of Nice where all the boats are, the harbours and the ports down there. But yeah, there we are. I love Nice. Oh, what a rating today. 4 minutes, not too bad. Just waiting outside the Hotel Suisse, very nice building. I'll save battery just now and I'll pick it up in the taxi. So we made it. So I'm at Nice Côte d'Azur airport, and yeah, just about to go in now. Taxi driver was awesome. Let's review the 90 minutes. 6 minutes out, and you know what? I'm going to put that directly down to the Aussie couple that were taking forever to order their food. So no, I'm pretty pleased with that. I wanted to get here 2 hours before because obviously I don't know the airport before. I've never flown out of here before, so yeah. We're just heading now. I need to sort my bags out. They're an absolute mess. Just about to head through security, which is just over there. So I will see you on the other side. Impressed, Nice. That was seamless. So let's see what Nice Terminal 2 has to offer. Stretches from down there to over here. It looks like there's a few more. Jamie Oliver restaurant. Closed. Oh, no way. That looks fun. I mean, let's be honest, compared to Manchester Terminal 3, anything's winning. I think what I'm going to do is go have a little look out of these glass windows, see if we can see any aircraft. It might be a case of having to wait until our gate's called, because there's a boarding pass scanner, so I assume once you're through there, you're not coming back through to this bit, and I don't want to go through too soon. Kind of get a glimpse there of the runway. Oh look, the United Airlines just pulling in. Yeah, very nice airport. Infinity Lounge looks quite nice up there. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what's down here. And my EasyJet gate is gate A, so I will be down this end anyway. It's quite an EasyJet heavy terminal, is this? But oh, nice. They've got a Joe and the Juice, so I think I'm gonna go in here and get something substantial. The croissants were nice, but I don't know when I'll next be eating. So I just had a major boo-boo in that I ordered I wanted an acai bowl and they didn't have that. So instead I got a spicy tuna sandwich and a berries and beets protein shake. Now I expected it to come looking like kind of pink and anything, but anyway, there was a bit of confusion with the names and drinks ready. Sandwich must be taking a while, so I just took the drink. Well, it looked like that. And then I thought, well, that's not mine. I had a sip and I swear I could taste a bit of coffee. But then I went through the ingredients and it's like milk, date puree. So I was like, oh, date puree, dates are brown. It might be brown in that sense. And I went through and there was like loads of ingredients that it could be. Lo and behold, it wasn't mine because that showed up a few minutes later and there was a poor woman waiting for that. What can you do? Well, they called my name and yeah, I don't think she had the same name as me. I'll let you know how it is. So we're through and there is the aircraft. Wow, that is a scenic runway. That's beautiful. I think one of the nicest I've ever seen. Making EasyJet look classy. The flight was only supposed to take an hour, but it actually only took 45 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. I've got a lot of Sardinia based videos coming up, so make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.